Hello, I'm your host, the Chicken Man with GKG Poultry. I'm here with a poultry breed analysis starring the Muscovy duck. This almost goose-like duck can be found native to South and Central America and have established themselves in the United States, especially in the South. The Muscovy is a type of whistling tree duck, similar to the black-bellied or fulvurous whistling ducks native to Texas. This makes them one of the few breeds of domesticated duck that do not descend from the mallard. The most distinguishable trait of the Muscovy is its carnuncles on their heads. They come in colors of black, white, chocolate, and blue. The American Poultry Association recognized the Muscovy in 1874. This duck is quite heavy and makes a good meat bird. Since they do not descend from the mallard duck, the Muscovy's meat is not greasy as other ducks. Because they are tree ducks and naturally roost in trees, they are good flyers, however tend to stay close to home. They may need to have their wings clipped if you don't want them to fly around your property. They again are whistling ducks and do not quack. They make a scratchy whistle, hiss, and sometimes a peeping sound, but for the most part are quiet birds. The Muscovy is technically not a waterfowl, like most geese and duck. They are considered a dryland waterfowl. This is not to say they don't swim, because they do. They just don't swim as much as most ducks, and spend most of the day on dry land foraging and grazing, which they are great at. All this being said, a very desirable trait of the Muscovy is its broodiness and mothering ability. They can hatch multiple clutches of eggs a year, of up to 20 ducklings in each. They will even hatch goose eggs, making the Muscovy a great surrogate mother. Unlike most ducks, which take 26 to 28 days to hatch, the Muscovy takes 33 to 37 days to hatch. My Muscovies were given to me by a friend that has about 50 of them loose on his farm. It's really interesting, literally seeing Muscovies everywhere. When I first received these ducks, they were quite wild. I have tamed them down, but they still are a little skittish. I keep their wings trimmed so they don't fly on the top of our barn and force me to get on a ladder and get them down. The coloring of my Muscovies is piebald. This is achieved by breeding a white duck to a black duck, and their offspring will be a piebald. These two hens are excellent mothers, hatching many clutches of ducklings. These 4 ducklings are the first of 2017. I expected a better hatch because I generally get 13 ducklings per hen. This time the hens decided to sit on the same nest and only ended up with a few hatching out. Overall, I don't do much to them except feed them a little and let them forage around the farm. All in all, the Muscovy is a great breed of duck. It can be used for raising waterfowl, laying eggs, meat production, and for grazing and foraging orchards, vineyards, and gardens. These attributes make them good for production growing, homesteading, and even work in a backyard setting. That wraps it up. If you have any questions or want to suggest a breed, leave it in the comment section. And don't forget to subscribe. Goodbye.